The New Crop, an Ag Day special report, is brought to you by Sure Start Herbicide. Sure Start Herbicide gives you flexibility to spray corn from pre-plant to post-emergence.
The experiences off the farm are paying off for one young Iowa farmer. Joe Gollinghorst is no stranger to farming. He's seventh generation, but he decided to be a banker first, and now he's back on the land. In our ongoing series called The New Crop, national reporter Tyne Morgan introduces us to a dad of four who's learning to balance marriage, parenthood, and running the family farm.
Considering the year, that's excellent.
This farmer has his hands full. With four kids ranging from 6 years old to a newborn, the future isn't hard to see.
My goal is not to be the biggest farmer. I don't even, that's not even on my radar, but you still have to slowly have some growth.
Growing or even running the family farm wasn't at the top of Gollinghorst's priority list after college. He worked at the bank as a lender for 10 years. Being immersed in ag finance for a decade, this seventh-generation farmer brought back a level of expertise to the operation that's proved extremely valuable.
A lot of farmers, I think, you know, they know if they can afford it, but it's always in the back of their mind, well, now I got to go to the bank to see if I can get a loan for this land purchase, where I'm very confident that, I mean, I was there sitting at that desk, and so I know pretty much exactly if we can afford it or not.
Just 10 years ago, land in this area cashed in for $4,000. Now it's almost tripled.
I'd say probably the biggest challenge for me is I'm somewhat, I don't want to say aggressive, but you know, I like to get more acres and more pigs, and so for me it's the patience is what is probably the hardest.
Gollinghorst says being diversified has been the stronghold of the farm. It's also created challenges.
It's kind of a balancing act because we're feeding the corn to our pigs and we're trying to get the cheapest corn we can to feed those pigs.
This year, he locked in corn around $6 for feed. As corn prices skyrocketed, Gollinghorst became more confident in that decision. He knows, however, today in the game of commodity markets, you can't win them all.
The volatility can be definitely scary, but it also can be rewarding if you can capture some of that.
He says it's learning how to use those tools that have helped him be so successful.
What I do know is it'll be different, and so you got to embrace change and just work with it.
In addition to the latest technology, Gollinghorst made a big decision to diversify even more and decided to sell crop insurance.
About it the most is that I'm very in tune with the products, how it works exactly, and so in my mind there's no question about crop insurance. How does it work? How do I get paid? And so because I'm an agent, it keeps me on top of it.
Knowing the details of crop insurance was vital in a year when the drought plagued the Midwest. Such a trying year also reminds him about the benefits of owning and running a family farm. Gollinghorst is able to take a break from the daily chores to hug his little girl before sending her off to school. No matter how much of a struggle or success each year is, it's those moments he cherishes the most. From Walcott, Iowa, I'm Tyne Morgan for Ag Day.
Thanks, Tyne. Be sure to tune in next week as she takes us to Indiana, where one young farmer is using his dad's knowledge and expertise to help run the family farm. And as he's learning, it's all in the details. Up next, we'll stick with the theme of young farmers and the unique challenges that new farmers face when it comes to marketing. Plus, Mike Hoffman goes under the lights for sinus surgery. It's an inside look at the procedure, how it's done, and why our favorite meteorologist is enduring this operation.
You're watching Ag Day Television with host Clinton Griffiths, Farm Director Al Pell, National Reporter Tyne Morgan, and meteorologist Mike Hoffman. Ag Day, the country experience.
With lots of sunshine all across the region as we make our way to the weekend. So for today, 72 degrees with beautiful sunny skies.
You may not know when you can get Sure Start applied, but because it gives you the flexibility to spray corn from pre-plant to post-emergence, you can always be sure you will.
Great day for you farmers to get out in your fields. I'm meteorologist Bob Sanderson, and I'm pretty sure you'll want to get outside.
Pretty sure isn't sure. Now is it?